final for Ron Capps, a 34th career final for Bob Tasca. They leave. And Capps smokes the tires. Bob Tasca will roll across the finish line for a victory. 4:08.8, 277 miles an hour. There was no big speed in the final. It was a couple of desperate funny car drivers clawing their way to a win line.
And Bob Tasca is holding his third Wally of the season. You said you had to pick your heart up out of your feet. How hard was that round win against Ron Capps?
Man, you gotta be on your A game to race Capps, and it got past half track, and it was on a big run, and I felt it knocked the tires off. I stepped off it, rolled in, and I looked out the side window, and I was driving out the side window saying, I hope he don't come around me. But hats off to Aaron Brooks and Todd Okahara and the guys behind me. What a hot rod they gave me all weekend long. For Ford, Motorcraft, PPG, BG, all the people that support this, Nitrofish, Kenny Carecci's watching, and John Forrest, if you're watching, we miss you. Get your butt back out here. Yes, yes, yes.
The two cars leave. It is a great punch to the final, and it is going to be Antron Brown. 374.6, 329 miles an hour, a 377.4 at 321. They left within 7 thousandths. A classic final round with Antron Brown claiming career victory again.
And the third Wally of the season for Antron Brown. You tied Doug Coletta. How competitive is this team right now?
We're very competitive. We can race with anybody, but the thing about it is we just stay humble and stay hungry. And man, Lord gets all the credit. Got some of my ABM Accelerate drivers here with me. They drive some quarter midgets out here from Northern California. One thing is you just gotta stay poised. My team is incredible. They have a bad hot rod and fell a little short in the tree, but they make it up down the racetrack. So I'm super pumped for Bryant, Mark, Brad, all of our Macco, Lucas Oil boys. Great job, Toyota helped us on this racetrack. It was tricky all this weekend, but we went down track every lap. So that's an awesome, awesome team. I love you guys. God bless you. And come on, we got some more coming. Oh!
In they go. And they are blasting their way down the racetrack. It is Stanfield with a nose out at the 8th mile. Across the stripe, it is Stanfield. 54 beats a 55. Stanfield was 0.38 on the tree. His third win on the season. It is a career year for Stanfield, and we can't talk about championships anymore without including his name.
Win number 3 for Aaron Stanfield. I heard your wife at the starting line earlier today say you were driving your tail off this season. Who is the driver that Aaron Stanfield is this year?
Man, I just want to dedicate this win to our friend Tim the Iceman Kelly. He lost his battle with cancer, and this win's for him. And man, I just got to thank all my boys, all the guys at Elite Motorsports, Melling, and we got the whole JHG crew here this year. I mean this weekend, and man, I'm sure the winner circle is going to be fun today. Thank you.
The two Denso bikes are of the same team. Matt's bike, the bigger performer, the two of them, and they leave. Hall is off the starting line first. But it does appear Smith is going to freight train him across the stripe. 670 at 203. Matt Smith, his first victory since Reading, Pennsylvania of 2023.
And Matt Smith just took a drink out of that goblet. Matt, man, you come in here, you win the All-Star call-out. You were the #1 qualifier. You are now the event winner with 2 Matt Smith Racing bikes in this final. What message will this send to your competitors?
I don't know. They all talk crap about me when I couldn't 60 foot, and it didn't look like they could 60 foot this weekend. So maybe they better go to work and get their 60 foot back so they can run with us. Because we went to work and found our 60 foots. And this Denso, Outlaw Bear, Mark Stockseth, Smith Trucking, IGTG, Max ECU, Greg Butcher Trucking, Scrappers Racing, everybody's in the house, Elite Performance. Thank y'all, appreciate it. All the Denso executives up there, what a race to win.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
We recognize Steve Graham and that race car, no doubt. They put a 445 cubic inch motor in it and entered it to be altered here this weekend. Both of these cars have taken pretty extensive hits here this weekend. Here's the final of Comp. Red light, Steve Graham and Josh Lee wins it. 886, 136 miles per hour. You saw him watching the mirror the whole way down the track. I don't think he even realized that Steve Graham turned it red. And Josh Lee, the machinist out of Lancaster, California, wins competition eliminator, national event win number 1. The car with an LS in it, screaming. Bright orange machines, dialed 850. Justin Lamb is a 5-time world champion. He is one of the greatest Lucas Oil Series competitors of all time. And this is going to be an incredible chess match to the finish line. Who's it going to be? How about it? Jim Grossi, dead on the number, throws up a 4,000th package to beat Justin Lamb in the final round of Super Stock. Justin Lamb was 15 on the tree, dead on. Jared Jordan and Paul Calvert, final round. At the line, Jared dialed 1039, Paul dialed 1390, the number 1 qualifier trying to go the distance. The reaction time separated by 2,000ths, and at the stripe, Paul Calvert wins it. Dead on 2. Paul Calvert, the number 1 qualifier in Stock Eliminator, is a national event champion for the first time in his career. Jerron in first. Allie follows. Red light, Jerron settles, and Allison McCone is a 2-time NHRA national event winner. 889.8, 176 miles per hour, and Allison McCone gets it done. 1 foul. Red for Jerron Settles. 001 was bringing his A game, but for Allison McCone, her 2nd national event victory, her 1st since Las Vegas in 2022. That Corvette Roadster, the Clovis native, his daughter just won Super Comp. Do we have a historic family moment? Or will Ryan Giaccone play spoiler? It's going to be Ryan by 7,000ths of a second on a double breakout. 987 beats a 986 with a 4. Ryan Giaccone did a better job on the starting line, an 014 reaction. And wait. These cars will be 50 miles per hour apart at the finish line. Tom Bayer wins it, 6:13 on a 6:10 with a 002 reaction time. And the teacher, the professor, is the king here in Sonoma. The 3rd win of his career at this track, the 13th at the national event level. David Meyer was the final round at the Denso Nationals. They're both away on the green. The smoke has been coming out of Jeff's car all weekend. And David Cook wins it on a double breakout, 667.8 on a 668. 2 thou under for David Cook to win the Denso Nationals. The Novato businessman picks up the Wally here in Sonoma for the first time in his career. David Cook will hoist a Wally in front of you great fans here at the Denso Nationals. Congratulations.